in front of us on the right. We won't be able to see it. We're going to try to pull over. There's 72,000 crickets on the road. We're going to try to get off the road, but there are so many crickets on this road. I mean like a million. Oh my God. Oh. I don't think they're crickets. They're deviled angels.
Look at them. There's a couple right here you could get.
There's a million. So what we thought was crickets jumping all over the road. They're not crickets. They are, oh my God. Okay. These are not crickets. This is nothing compared to what we were seeing on the road. But there's a hatch out. I'm gonna try to take a picture of them. They look like crickets, but I don't know if they are or not. But I'll tell you something. There's over 100,000 of them on the road. I don't know if they just hatched out or what's going on with them. Is it a cricket? What is it? I'm gonna get in my car. Why were they just there? I guess they're giant crickets, and there's a million of them. I mean, we're not even where there was 20,000 of them. Crazy. They're all going somewhere. Oh, here we are. We're entering Idaho, and these large crickets continue. There are millions of them for almost 5 miles. We're entering. That's Boise down there. Anyway. This continues and continues and continues. All these bugs. Well, there's millions of them dead on the road. Anyway, that's Boise, Idaho down there. Here's a guy, I don't know if he's still alive. Anyway, there's 100,000 of these things jumping out of the thing. This is how many of these things are here. Oh my God, Jessica, look at that.
I know.
Look how it looks like they're all going in the same place. What? No, God, no. Don't get in here. What?
What is it? On the 7th day they got...
Stop! My God. It's...
the migration.
Okay, so maybe they're migrating.
Now why don't you get more?
I will. So here's where we are. There's Boise.
Okay, just a continuation on of the crickets. It's another thing that's interesting about this is a car. We're on the side of a highway, so look. There are none on that side of the highway. So just thought I'd point that out. So they are carnivores. They are eating their friends. And then I also noticed they're different colors. One is a reddish tone and one is black. So I'm guessing male or female, but so they're carnivorous and cannibalistic. And right there shows you red and brown. And when I get to internet, I will look up and see if it's the difference between male or female. And some of them have stingers torn off and some of them don't. So we'll have to look into that.
So we are 53 miles out of Boise, Idaho, and we stayed at Mountain Home last night. Had showers, food, beds, pillows. The night cooled off and it was just luxurious. Now we're headed up into the mountains. We are going to Fairfield and a toll gate. On our way, somebody has a little trailer and fenced off yard here between the gap in this mountain where I imagine the toll gate was. So we're not able to access probably where the actual Splendid Hotel and Dairy was. So that's disappointing. So now we made it to the top. It's Goodell's Cutoff, an old immigrant road headed west across Camas Prairie to the valley below on its way to rejoin the Oregon Trail, 28 miles west of here. This route, discovered by Donald Mackenzie's Fur Trade Party in 1820, came into use for immigrant wagons in 1852. Generally have not seen large granite rock formations of this kind, and Idaho offered a number of good opportunities.
Gold mines more than a century ago, Rocky Bar, Happy Camp, and a number of other South Boise mining towns flourished in a remote mountain wilderness 30 miles northwest of here. Discovered early in 1863, they were so hard to get that they could not be worked successfully for more than 20 years. But wealthy investors from New York and London finally put up enough capital that large mills and underground tunnels produced more than $6 million. That gold is now worth more than $120 million. For years, and the government had consistently disregarded its treaty obligations. Some Bannock still refused to get involved, but the rest began the war in this valley and fought clear to Central Oregon before returning defeated to Idaho and Wyoming. Those gravel beds right there would attempt to get possibly.
Well, here we pulled over to do some gold panning on the Camas Creek, some metal detecting.
This is Big Tree River.
Huh?
Big Tree River.
Big Tree River. And we were metal detecting, we were gold panning. The whole beach is covered with what looks like fool's gold to us, so we're the fools. But we found these beautiful blue flowers and yellow flowers. We were also looking for arrowheads. And the bees are loving this guy. He's a pretty tall guy. Pretty tall bush. And then we found these yellow guys that are very cute. We saw these same flowers at the Salmon River. Oh, I hear a target over there. harshness and isolation of the Snake River Plain. Dust, sagebrush, lava rock, mosquitoes, a burning sun, cold nights, and a concerned Native American population made the journey an arduous one. Yet these pioneers continued on and helped to establish an ocean nation. Prior to the discovery of gold, California-bound immigrants followed the main Oregon Trail to Raft River before turning south on the California Trail. Gold seekers soon opened new routes in an attempt to reach their destinations sooner. Hudspeth's cutoff, 1849, directed traffic west from Soda Springs. The Salt Lake alternative, Hensley's cutoff, 1848, enabled travelers to obtain supplies in Salt Lake City before continuing their journey. These routes joined in the City of Rocks area, headed west through Granite Path.